All right, so we are gonna start with the band. We're gonna put it above our knees. We're gonna do 2 rounds of an exercise I will tell you in just a minute. And then we're gonna do a quick plank intermission, take the band off, put our ankle weights on, and then go from there. Cool? All right. So everything is low impact aside from, I have some jump squats, but if you want to do a little modification and just do regular squats there, you know what to do what feels good. So putting that band right above the knees. This one is super heavy, and I'll give you guys a little close up. I love these cloth woven bands more than the rubber ones just because they really get the job done. And I've had those rubber ones snap on me one too many times. 10 squats, 10 pulses out. We'll start with that. Ready? Coming up, squeezing that booty, only squatting halfway down, and weight is in the outer heels. I'm curling my toes up. Give me 3 more here before we pulse. Last 2. Last 1. Coming down here, hands in prayer, toes are curled up, and literally the smallest movement, moving your knees outward. For 8, 7, 6, going into those curtsy lunges. 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming up, planting that right foot down. We'll start with the left leg, doing the curtsy. So coming into that lunge, coming back up, and not landing fully on our left foot, just tapping that toe. So curtsy lunge, tap that left toe. Landing, tapping. For 5, 4, alternating curtsies. 3, 2, 1. Coming up and alternating exactly what we just did. Woo, lost my butt. And that band might move. Feel free to adjust it as needed. Give me 5 more. 4, 3, 2, coming into that other side curtsy. 1, so planting that left foot now, bringing that right foot down, knee comes down as well, tapping that right toe. 10 here. For 10, 9, I like to keep my hands in prayer. You can keep your hands on your waist, as long as you're engaging that core and breathing. Give me 5 more here. Taking a quick rest. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it off. We're gonna do that one more time, and that'll be your last. I lied, the abs are with the band, but then you're done with the band after that. So coming back down into that squat for 10 pulses out, repeating the curtsy series. Ready? Squeezing that booty, coming into that half squat, weight is in the heels, and pushing out, engaging your triceps as well on your way up. So coming down, squeeze those triceps. Little bonus arms for you. 7, 6, explode up for 5, 4, squeezing the booty and the triceps on your way up. 3, 2, 1. On this one, hold it down and pulse. Hands in prayer. Toes are slightly pointed out. Tiniest movement with those knees. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming up, planting that right foot down. Curtsy. Coming up, tapping those left toes. For 9, 8. Also using those triceps here as you push out. 6, For 5, 4, 3, alternating curtsies, 2, 1, alternating each leg. Do 7 more here. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, planting that left leg. 1, fix your band. So coming up to those right toes and down behind you. For 9, 8, 7, breathing here, 6, I'm breaking a sweat already, you guys. For 4, last 3, shake it off, and 2, and 1. With the band right now, we're gonna come onto our hands and knees, curling those toes on the mat. You're gonna lift those knees up, engaging the core and resisting the band, bringing your knees outward for 10. Ready? Plant those hands, coming up, engaging that core. Give me 10 pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. It's a good combo of arms, abs, legs. Give me 3 more. Last 2, 1. We'll take that band off. We're gonna put those ankle weights on. Again, totally optional. I like to have a little extra weight on me. All right, coming onto those hands and knees. We're gonna start with the right leg. We're just gonna start with some pointed toe leg raises. Then we're going to do 10 pulses up, going into rainbow kicks, really drawing that rainbow behind you, and then we'll take it from there. Cool? 10 pointed toe kicks. Try to relax the foot rather than curling it underneath, the one that's not working, and toes are pointed behind you. So for 10, raising it as high as you can, really squeezing that booty, and keeping that right hip down in parallel rather than opening it up. So for 9, slight bend in those elbows. 7, 6, really squeezing on your way up. For 4, 3, 2, hold it up there. A little more bend in the elbows. Give me 10 pulses. Really twisting that hip to the ground rather than opening it up. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding it up here, crossing it over, and drawing a rainbow behind you. For 9, really cross it over and bring it as far up as you can, parallel to your waist. For 7, I'm a little restricted with this wall again. For 6, for 5, take your time here. Tap that toe. For 4, last 3, last 2, last 1, holding it crossed over, really, really crossing, and then lifting for a little inner thigh burn. So lifting that toe as it's crossed over your left leg. I lost my train of thought. For 7, 6, 5, feeling this. For 3, last 2, and 1. Coming into those fire hydrants. So flexing that foot and just bringing it up for 10. 9, 8, as high as you can get that leg. For 6, 5, 4, 3, coming down to your forearm, and 2, and 1, down to that left forearm, right leg comes parallel to you, and we're just gonna lift it up for 10, toes are pointed, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just hold it up there as high as you can for 9, 8, you're done in 7, 6, 5, 1 inch higher, 4, 3, 2, drop it. We're gonna have a quick plank intermission and then switch sides. Coming into that plank and holding it still for 20 seconds. Bringing that belly button up to your spine. Those shoulder blades come down away from your ears, from your neck. Hands are firmly planted in the mat. Core is always engaged. And try to bring those hips down a little bit. So rather than curling your lower back such as this, curl it inward a little bit more. And just breathe. For 10 more seconds here. Breathing in your nose, out your mouth for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it. Coming up to those hands, and we're just gonna go right into that other side. All right? So planting that right leg down, uncurling those toes, left leg comes behind you, toes are pointed, and we're just gonna pulse up for 10, as high as you can, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. It's a silly thing, but try to open up your fingertips to give you a little bit more stability. Just give me 3 more here. In 2, pulsing it up. In 1, keep it up there. 10 pulses, drawing that left hip down to the mat. For 6, going into those rainbows. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bringing that foot, that leg right next to you, and drawing that rainbow, crossing it over behind you for 10. Slow and controlled here. For 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding it crossed over and just lifting, toes are pointed, getting into those inner thighs for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, fire hydrants in 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming down, knee comes down, lifting those fire hydrants for 10. Foot is flexed here for 8, 7, 6, right forearm in 4, 3, neutral spine here, looking directly in front of you, last 2, and 1, coming down to that right forearm, bringing that foot parallel to you, to your waist, lifting for 10, pulsing for 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, last 3, 10 pulses, in 1, hold it up there, 10, 9, so close you guys. Breathing for 5, 3, 2, 1, dropping it. Take some water. All right, for 10 jump squats. Ready? 10, 9, 8, breathing for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding it down, pulsing for 10, 9, 8, 7, toes are fully curled up. Your booty is so engaged right now. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Standing up, alternating curtsy lunges, right into it, coming up, switching sides. Again, engaging those triceps as you push back for a little added bonus. And breathing here. 5, 4, 3, 2, staying down on this lunge and giving me 10 pulses. Breathing here for 7, 6, 5, bring those shoulders away from your ears. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to those alternating curtsies. For 10, coming into a pulse on the other side. For 8, 7, 6, core so tight. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one here, pulsing it down. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, those jump squats, regular squats, give me 10 pulses, you guys are done. All right, almost at the finish line. You can see it for 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it down for 10. Tiniest pulses. 8, 7. So close after this. For 5, 4. 1 inch deeper. 3, 2, 1. You guys are done. Virtual high five to each other. You can do a little stretch if you guys want to stay for 2 minutes. You have to go. Have a great rest of your day. I'm going to get back on the mat and do a quick stretch. Have a little seat. Legs come in front of you, reaching over your head and just bowing down, catching your breath, taking really deep breaths, and just melting into your body here. Two more deep breaths here. In and out. Bring your left leg up, your right elbow crossing over. Give that spine a little bit of a stretch. And alternate. Really get into that spine. Pushing that knee away from you. Flipping over into a downward dog, we're going to pedal our legs out. Really trying to lengthen your legs here, pedaling those toes out, trying to flatten your foot onto the mat, lengthening those arms, as if someone literally has a string and is trying to pull you up from your lower back. 2 more deep breaths here. Inhale. And exhale. Bringing your right foot forward, dropping dropping your left knee and getting into that hip stretch. You can bring your forearms to the ground. If you really want to get into it, rocking back and forth. Trying to melt into your mat a little bit more, really getting into that hip stretch. Bringing your hands back to the mat and keeping your toes between your hands, and really just lengthening that front leg. You can even pull your toes back. Staying here for a couple seconds, rolling that front right ankle out, side to side. And switching, bringing that left leg forward, dropping your hip, coming down to your forearms if you can, and just getting into that hip stretch, rocking side to side if you can. And coming up, foot goes in between your hands, straightening that leg in front of you. You can pull your toes back, swinging that ankle side to side. Coming into a seated position, feet against each other in butterfly. Pushing those knees down. Twisting your shoulder. Just getting any sort of mobility into your body, whatever feels good, wherever you feel stiffness or tightness. Bringing those knees as far down to the mat as they will allow you to go. And slowing your breath down at the same time. I know that was low impact for the most part, but you can still take your breath away a little bit. So just coming back to a neutral breath. Really sitting up straight, rolling that neck out side to side or in circles. 3 rolls to each side. And to the other side. Bringing that right arm across your body. And switch. And you guys are all done.